Hey everyone, it's Susan and Michelle in Capitol Hill to check out Caliber's newest off-market purchase.
The acquisitions team at Caliber acquired this property off market and it needs a complete and total overhaul. If you've ever been at the north end of Capitol Hill around 19th and Aloha, you've probably seen this house. As soon as it was described to me, I knew exactly what this house was, and it's the dark green house behind us. It's been a wreck for years. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look inside and show you what a disaster it is, and we'll try to take it through all the way to the end when it's completely finished. When you first approach the house, you see that it was built around 1910, and it's a beautiful four square with all cedar siding shingles and shiplap, and I believe it's even got the wooden original gutters, probably made out of clear grain cedar. They're rotting, but they're still there. So that tells you how well built this house is. So with a deferred maintenance like this, we're going to be able to show you how it could be transformed into modern day preferences. So we're just inside the entrance of the house, and I warned you it's a little bit rough, so I'm going to keep my mask on. But you immediately can see right away the original details are very intact in here. It looks like original wallpaper. The hardwoods are here. I'm going to bring you into the living room, and you can see one of the signatures about a four square is the the windows side to side there with bench seating in the window corner. That's a signature four square design. And we're going to bring you over here. When you go to the dining room, again you see these columns, and then when you go into the dining room, you can see right now of the chandelier, the lath and plaster, which is original to the house, is kind of in rough shape, but that will all be taken care of. I think I see the original wallpaper, and then you take a look just to the right here. That little bump out is the chimney, probably for the kitchen. I'll probably end up coming out as well. So we've got a lot of things to do, is go through all this stuff and discern if there's any value to things, and then get rid of everything else before the work can start.
Hey everyone, hey Michelle, Susan, thank you so much for coming to the property. I'm always, of course, looking forward to the feedback you guys can give. So coming in, I'd love to give you a tour today of this beauty. I'm trading my collared shirt for a mask and rubber gloves because it's necessary in this house.
A bit rough.
Yeah, definitely rough. So one of the biggest things that I want to highlight is one of the reasons why I love the house.
Why you decided to make the purchase?
Why we decided to make the purchase is we're in Capitol Hill, and it's an old era Craftsman. It's 1906 built, and it has all the bells and whistles of what people love about a Craftsman.
It's like a true four square, right?
Yep, absolutely. And it's got the walker-friendly neighborhood, has alley access, and it has a detached two-car garage. So those are among some of the things that we look for as value adds. But the biggest thing that I want to show you is upstairs. That's where I think a lot of value is in this property. We should go take a look.
Okay, awesome.
All right, so welcome upstairs. So let's talk about why we like this property in particular and why we think that there's value here. So one of the rarest things in a Craftsman is to find 4 bedrooms and 1 bath upstairs. The reason that we like that so much is because modern buyers, they want a master, and they didn't really offer that back in early era construction. So what our plan is to condense the 4 bedrooms into 3 bedrooms, which will include a nice big master suite. We can offer the really big walk-in closet, nice soaking tub, and really get a chance to whoever's spending that check for the house to get what they'd like out of the house.
So you've got potential to alter it to something more modern.
Yes, exactly. So
well, I noticed 4 bedrooms in all 4 corners, which just kind of goes towards that 4 square with this big landing in the middle.
Yeah.
Is that pretty typical for this
it's
era?
Not. It can be, but this is what makes this particular one so special. So when we walked into a property like this, we're looking for certain elements that stick out that make it special. So while other people are most agents, they walk in, they look at all the junk, and they think, oh my gosh, this is disgusting, let's run for the hills, right?
And they run.
Yeah,
They do run.
And so as investors, specialists, what we're looking for are the special spaces that we know can be...
You see past that.
Yeah, we see past it, we see the potential, and this is the space that really is going to create the top dollar later down the line, which I think a lot of people, they may not even understand. They look at just the cosmetics. I mean, if you're a seller right now, having a house that may have some aesthetic challenges, we'll
I
say.
mean, like, what do we do if we were going to sell it?
Yeah, what do we do if we're going to sell it? There's certain things that we can do as you know, basically as Caliber agents that we're teaching, that Susan and Michelle helped me out on to give some, you know, to give some advice, and that we give them advice on to get top dollar. And one of the things is figuring out what would your buyers really appreciate. And this buyer who's spending this much money is going to appreciate a master bedroom.
So you're thinking you would take like maybe 2 of these bedrooms and combine it into one?
Yep.
And then add a bath, or just enlarge the bath that's already here?
Absolutely, that's a great question. So what we would likely do is take these 2, condense into one, so when you walk into the master bedroom, you get to walk into your master's quarters, have your walk-in closet as well as your master bathroom
So
there.
really modern, that's exactly what people want, right?
Yep,
They want that
exactly.
suite that they can just shut the door and it's all
If you're writing the check, I think
Yeah,
that you want
got
certain
it.
amenities and luxuries, and that's what
Right.
we're going to give this buyer, for sure.
And you still have 2 other bedrooms if you have, you know, kids or office or whatever you need.
Yes.
All on one level.
Yep.
Awesome.
I mean, and the goal is we can do this, or we can find a piece of treasure in here, and we won't need to do anything. We can just sell that, and we'll be fine.
Well, and what's nice about it is that there are these beautiful details. I've seen the doorknobs that are original, the backing, what do you call those when the plate, the door
Yeah.
plates? Those are beautiful. So much stuff is original here. It's just buried under grime.
And we need your guys' help to figure out what's treasure and what's trash.
Right.
So like, thank you for coming, guys. So all right,
Thank
well,
you. Awesome.
you're just looking for treasure, Dave. No. Dave.
No, I'm not. I'm just getting ready to garbage right now.
Oh, you are.
If it looks like it possibly could be interesting or a book or whatever, I can set it aside.
So are we getting?
Because the thing is,
So coming into the kitchen,
From the kitchen, we got a lot of work to do.
it's going to be a challenge, isn't it?
Yep, absolutely. But the place to get down there, why don't you go first? I dare you to stay overnight there. The creepiest basement you've ever seen in your life.
All right, here we go.
Every day's an adventure.
Here, let's cut, and I'll walk in front of you guys. I just don't.
we're getting ready to exit or the.
So, one of the original speed bags. Yeah, you don't see very many.
Wow, that's pretty interesting.
Yep. Yeah, so one of the things you can't see in this basement is the smell that we are experiencing.
We need smell-o-vision.
It's really hard to
dirty.
describe, but I'm sure as you look at that chair and look at everything down here, you could only imagine. And maybe
It's really
oh,
musty.
whoa, and we got a little dead rat there.
Oh,
Is
friend.
that earth or it's concrete?
This is concrete,
But that's earth, isn't
and
it?
back there is earth. And so whenever we come into a basement like this, one of the first things we look for is head height. So we have nearly a 7-foot basement. So we have above
That's
legal
a
grade
big
basement.
plus, isn't it? That's a
Huge
very
plus.
big plus.
And so for us, if we can get 3 bedrooms, 2 baths upstairs,
Wow.
all the common area in the main level with a powder, and then a bedroom and a bathroom down here, along with some nice entertaining area. That's going to be really what our buyer is looking for. So, but we got
Cool.
lots of work.
Wow.
Oh, there's
Work
windows
is
over
cut
there, I
out
think.
for us.
Oh yeah, there's windows.
Yeah?
It does look like, Zach, that there's a newer
Don't step on
furnace
that guy.
here that is a gas furnace.
Yep.
That's probably not original,
Don't
is
step.
it?
No, absolutely not.
All right.
So after that quick tour of the interior, you can see that the house, this project's going to take quite a bit of work. We'll keep you informed as we progress throughout time. This is a Caliber project
Yep.
that Zach has had a
So,
lot of experience with.
as Caliber, obviously, we're going to take on the deals that are absolutely disgusting and need a ton of work. And if you're watching this video and you're friends and you know, like, and trust Susan and Michelle, I imagine your house looks nothing like this, and that's great. If you're an investor and you want to buy something like this,
We can
or
help.
they can help. If this is a little bit intimidating, there's plenty of houses right around the corner that might be great projects for you. But especially, I want to say, if you're a seller though, the biggest thing, the reason why we do this stuff, guys, is because there's a great return on investment.
Right.
And in any house that you own, we look at what provides a great return on your investment. And if you're a seller that just has some aesthetic challenges, or maybe you need to do some updating, we have a great solution. Well,
The
Susan,
Compass
yeah.
Concierge program, right?
Compass Concierge, yeah.
Which is a program that helps you prepare your house, whether it's new roof like this one, or simple things like landscaping, whatever the project is that will help you get top dollar when you list it, we can set you up with that program through Compass.
Definitely make sure and reach out to Susan and Michelle and ask about it.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much for coming on the
Yeah,
tour
it's a
today.
great project.
Thank
should
you.
just
Take a
really
steam
good.
bath, burn your clothes.
Thank you.